Ukrainian Parliament member Kira Rudik joining me once again from Ukraine. First of all, Kira, I cannot believe we are a year in. Are you surprised that this has gone as long as it has?
Hi, Kira. Thank you so much for having me. I'm surprised I'm still here. You remember a year ago, it was not given, it was not confirmed, and not too many people believed that we would stand for so long. So today I'm full of gratefulness for the fact that we still exist as a country and for the fact that we physically exist.
I remember the first time I interviewed you, it looked like you were in the basement of a bomb shelter and you had all your windows taped up and you couldn't talk about specifically where you were. Now I can see you, the flag's behind you. You are still conducting business, leading your party. And now we have our Secretary of State, Antony Blinken, saying, okay, it's more than just an invasion, but now he is concerned about China and China aiding Russia within this invasion of Ukraine. Are you worried about that? And if so, please describe in detail what your concerns are and what you think China will be able to do that will be more devastating for you.
I think we all need to be very clear that it is not only China, but the authoritarian regimes in all over the world are watching very closely in how the war is going and how the Western allies react. They are watching for signs of weakness. They are watching for the signs of exhaustion. They are watching for a chance for themselves to commit the same thing that Russia is committing right now to us. They are watching and hoping that we will all live in the world where one country, using their power, can annex the territories of another one and get away with it. And so what we need to do right now is to show that there would be no precedent in Russia, no precedent for China, that the international laws are working, international security system is working. And this is why the best response to China and their ideas of potentially supporting Russians is to make sure that we win this war not in a couple of years, but that we win this war ASAP. This is a huge difference between last year and this year. Last year we were calling, please help us stand, please help us push back. Right now we are saying, please help us win this year or as soon as possible. Putin is playing this game of attrition. He is hoping that the unity that we have right now with our allies will exhaust itself, that countries will exhaust their budgets and the will to help. And this is why there are so many tyrants that can be raising their heads all over the world. And this is why we need to make sure that, no, this is not what is happening, and stay strong, but also show a progress and show that we are going to win. You know, nobody wants to be with the losing side. Nobody wants to play on the losers' field. And this is why we need to show that Ukraine is going to win soon. This will be the best way to stop China from any ideas of supporting Russia.
So in a press conference today, President Zelensky said that Ukraine is working on establishing this special tribunal to hold or to bring justice to all those responsible for war crimes. Let's listen to just part of those remarks. I want to get your reaction.
I'm confident that we'll have this victory. And I hope this will happen this year. We have everything to have it this year. We have friends, we have diplomacy, we have you. We have combined everything against this wave of invaders.
Can he do that? I mean, there have been clearly far too many war crimes committed here when you look at what has happened to the Ukrainian people. Where does Zelensky even begin to hold people responsible for that?
Well, step one is documenting the crimes. We right now live in the digital age where no crime can be left without the evidence, and every person who was committing it has the cell phone, name, last name that can be clearly defined. So from our side, we're already doing our homework, documenting the crimes and working hard to make sure that nothing is forgotten, nothing falls through the cracks. Second point would be establishing the procedure and establishing the tribunal. And it needs to go in parallel with us winning the war, because there would be no use in condemning the criminals if they will find their safe haven in Russia. And after we win the war, then we need to be already ready with all the paperwork and procedures to make sure that we get the justice, and that nobody in the world will ever think about committing something like this again, because they would know that justice will find them. So, not too many people believed in tribunal in Nuremberg during the Second World War, right? Because it was not clear who will win the war. We are absolutely sure that the tribunal will happen. Sooner or later, it will happen. And we need to make sure that we are ready for it. So we are getting ready.
Ukrainian Parliament member Kira Rudik. Always appreciate your time, Kira.
Thank you, and glory to Ukraine.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.